Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and also hit that bell notification. If this is your second and third time back, welcome back. I have another video for you here today. This is going to be a different type of what's sold video. Kind of different more than what we've put out before where I showed you all of our sales. I am going to show you our top 10 sales over the last week. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. So one of the first things that we picked up this past week that we actually sold really quick, and I kind of knew it was going to sell. This video will also be out in the near future with some of these Christmas crafts. And I'm going to show you the 3 different ones that we got here, and they actually all sold within a day or two of us listing them. The first one was they're called Accents Unlimited. It's like a painting, like a paint craft, almost like a ceramic type deal. We had the Train Depot, the Toyland Christmas house, Christmas village, and also the log house. The log house actually went out to a viewer, Kathy's World. If you have not subscribed to her, I'm going to throw her channel up here. I'm also going to throw her and her husband's channel up here where they go RVing across the US. Super cool channel. You do not want to miss it. Go subscribe to them. They're getting really close to 200 subs, so go sub to them. Tell them Yinzer sent you. But these crafts were super cool. We picked them up for $4.99 at a local like a local Goodwill thrift store. They were sitting there and they were all brand new sealed, which was really nice. And I thought, you know what, I think these are going to do well, so I'm glad I picked them up. All of them sold for $24.99 plus shipping. Super good deal, and they were super fast flip. Should I have listed them for more? Well, I didn't. I got them out of here because they kind of do take up a little bit of space just because of the size of the box. But hey, you win some, you lose some, and we won on this one, and we're super happy about that. The next thing we picked up was some coconut guava body butter spray and shower gel. We've had this for a little bit. I actually think I picked this up when we were doing a challenge with Dayton Valley Deals. This was one of the things I picked up thinking this was going to sell fast and I can win the challenge. Well, fast forward, I lost the challenge, and it's probably been about 2 months or 3 months since the challenge, and it finally sold. But we only have about $4, maybe $3 into this. It sold for $39.99 plus shipping. Threw it in a padded flat rate envelope, and it got out of here. These things you want to keep an eye out for. Goodwills and thrift stores are really good for these, and you can find them cheap, and a lot of times they sell for good money. You also have to watch out because some of these have been discontinued. When they're discontinued, people love to buy them because they can't find them anywhere else, so they're searching for them. So this Chorus brand I haven't sold before, but I did check it only because I know stuff like this does sell. Now Avon, Mary Kay, keep an eye out for those too because it's all in the same category as this. And if you don't scan them, you might miss out on a decent sale. On to the next item. Now this was a different one, and I think the video that I posted, I even said it in there. I love selling vitamins. I love it because they do sell. This was honestly the first time I think I might have sold dog vitamins, maybe the second. But stuff like this, I will check every time. You want to make sure you're going to scan everything because you just do not know what you're going to miss. Now we picked these up. I think there was 130 tablets in these. It sold for $15 plus shipping. It went to a priority mail flat rate envelope only because of the weight. It wasn't going to go first class. I love the priority mail flat rate envelopes. These things are great. They're padded, extra security, and you can fit a lot of stuff in these things. We sold these vitamins for $15 plus shipping, like I just said. We picked these up at the Amazon bin store for $5. I wish there was more of them, but there wasn't. So, hey, we tripled our money on these. Super happy about that, and are going out to somebody that can actually use them. That is one of our biggest things, so especially when we find stuff at the bin store, I can only imagine what's going to happen when nobody buys the stuff. It's just going to get thrown away and end up in the landfill. Well, guess what? The only thing that's going to end up in the landfill here is going to be the bottle, because somebody's going to use these vitamins for their dog, and then they're just going to recycle the bottle. The next thing we have is an autographed baseball. This was a Gerrit Cole signed game used baseball while he was with the Pittsburgh Pirates. This was signed down in Bradenton, Florida for a friend of mine. We used to do autographs a ton. We got out of it pretty much when COVID hit, and that's when we shifted our whole selling platform to a different level. We went more towards the home goods and stuff like that. Stuff that we have sold over the years, but we still had some autographs sitting around, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna find some new homes for them. We sold this baseball for $109.99. The ball was not authenticated. Somebody sends us a way to get authenticated, you're probably looking at a $300 baseball. But right now, with the authentication times from these companies, I did not want to take the chance of waiting to get this back, because this kind of did sell during the playoffs, right after the Yankees got booted. But it was listed before that. We had a couple bites on it. Nobody really, we had some offers, but nothing that I figured I'd hold on to it for what the offers were for. But somebody finally hit the buy it now of $109.99 plus shipping, and it's going out to find a new home. Hopefully, you never know, maybe it'll be a Christmas present for somebody. The next thing we have is this 78-piece learning robot. This was an interesting find. We found it at Goodwill, and I was looking back to see how much we found this for, and I think it was a $10.99 or $12.99 purchase. Brand new in box. I figured with Christmas coming up, this thing was going to sell, and it did. It only lasted about 2 days from the time I had it listed. $46.99 plus shipping. Never let these things pass you by, especially new toys sealed at this time of year, or any time of year for that matter. They're going to sell. So pick them up, check them, scan them, and you never know what you're going to find. Back to the Mary Kay, like I just mentioned a little bit ago with the body butter and the body spray. Mary Kay Journey of Dreams perfume, 1 ounce, brand new, $28.99. We picked this up, I think, for 50 cents or even a quarter. I think this came from the 60 Mile yard sale in Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. It sold $28.99 plus shipping. You cannot beat it for these. Always check Mary Kay items. A lot of times they are discontinued, and people find them on eBay and they need them, because if they're discontinued, guess what? They're not finding them anywhere else. This next item is going to be a kind of more or less a Christmas item that you want to look out for, especially after Christmas, with people selling them at yard sales, flea markets, stuff like that, or maybe even some stores that do mark them down, which a lot do not. This is the Orchestra of Lights Christmas sets. You have to have a wireless hub to activate them all, but they're also they're LED lights that also sync to music. Now, we have these on our house. We love them. Once I found out, there are certain ones out there that are a lot of money. If you find the Christmas tree and if you find the wreath, those ones are a couple $100 each. You don't find them in the store. I've never found them. I'd like to put one at my house, but I'm never going to spend that money on the secondary market. So we've sold the 24 LED icicle lights for $114.99. We paid $39 for those. So really good profit there, but there's even more. There's also the C9 lights. We paid $29.99 for a box. We got $75 plus shipping on those. $70 plus shipping, we took an offer. Also, as I just mentioned, there is a wireless hub for these. These wireless hubs go for about $19.99 at Lowe's, if you can find them. You gotta be super quick to find them because they do sell out. Now, I picked these up months ago, pretty much when they first came out. And they don't sell up. They don't really start selling until I feel right around Thanksgiving, when people start to put up your lights. Well, guess what? You go to Lowe's now, you're not going to find half of these Orchestra of Light stuff because they sell so fast. People love them, but people buy them up. So if you're going to sell this stuff, your best time is just to list it probably at the beginning of November and let it go, because it will sell. Now, I sold these wireless hubs for $40.99. Last year, I was getting almost $80 per wireless hub. Now, I don't know if it's because a lot of people didn't want to go to the store last year and everybody was buying online, but I was getting almost double what I was getting this year for them. Still really good profit though, from $20 to $40. Next item is also another Christmas item. This was the Melody in Motion Santa Claus hand-painted porcelain doll, numbered 5004 out of 8,000. The kicker here, one, there's no sound. It did not work. The second thing was, I was leaving the post office and somebody set this out for garbage night about 2 months ago. So I pulled over, picked it up. It was still wrapped in the styrofoam, perfect shape. It was great. We did try the new batteries. It didn't work. So I put no sound, but somebody purchased it. This would have been a cool decoration just to sit on your table. $14 plus shipping. out the door. Hey, cost of goods was free. We made 14 bucks. 2 more items for you guys. The next item, this is something that I did not know to look out for, but now I do. This is a vintage Hanes Her Way satin and lace full support bra. $21.99. I honestly do not remember where I picked this up from. I actually think somebody gave us a bag of stuff for free, and I think these were in it, because I really don't think I would have purchased bras at a yard sale for as long as this was listed. So I really think we got this for free. In the near future though, if I happen to see these vintage bras, I am going to pick them up. It's a no-brainer. They do sell. $21.99 plus shipping on this one. So really good deal. I'm glad we picked it up, and it was going out the door. We had some other bras that sold over the last couple months, and this was, I think, the last one we have. We may have one more left, but they do sell. So keep your eyes out for the vintage Hanes, because they do move. Last but not least, this was a middle Yinzer sale. She's not here right now. She's at school, so I can't have her in the video, but she was super happy this sold. She picked this up at a community yard sale near us. It's a 31 jewel Gatsby green bucket bag crossbody purse, brand new in the bag. She paid $3 for it. We had it listed at $16.99. Somebody finally sent us an offer after the last couple months of $16.99 plus shipping. We took it. She figured, hey, I have $3 into it. I gave her $16. I think I gave her 17 bucks. I didn't even get, she doesn't need to pay me fees or whatnot. So she made $14 on this purse. Super happy. Now she can go out and actually buy something that she wants, and she'll be happy with. So it's a win-win for all of us. It clears out a spot out of my bin, and it makes her happy that she actually sold something. Now, both girls also have some other stuff listed, and it's slowly moving. They have made some little sales here and there, and that's just the way it is. We have a Coke phone that we're going to list for the little Yinzer, and a couple other things that they also have. They have listed some stuff on Poshmark also. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video where we showed you our top 10 items over the last week. Now, our sales up until Thanksgiving have not been that great. Why? Maybe because we weren't listing a thing. Ever since we got sick, we decided, you know what, we focused on some other stuff. Now that we started listing though, I listed the other day, we've been listing a ton of stuff. As you can see here, I have a total of how much I've listed the last couple days. Now the last 2 days I haven't listed anything. But some of the other days we've listed 11 things, 16 things, 19 things, 18 things, and sales started moving. And now, granted, the 10 sales I just showed you were not all of our sales, but they were some of our better ones. Now we had some lower sales. We might even have a higher sale too that I did not throw in there. But I wanted to show you some of the things that you should be looking out for when you're out there sourcing that can make you some money on eBay or Poshmark too, maybe even Facebook. So just keep your eye out for some of these items I showed you, because I do think that they will sell for pretty much anybody out there, and you can turn around for a quick profit. So until next time guys, remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep picking. Bye.